Okay, my friends. You know, I have mixed feelings about Justin Timberlake. Like on the one hand, I do like him as an artist, but I think I've definitely had different feelings about him ever since I read Britney Spears's book. I don't know if you all like read Britney Spears's book that she wrote when she came out of the conservatorship, but like it is so profoundly eye-opening of like what she went through and how much like Justin was like a legitimate fucking like asshole to her. Like I have many different feelings, but you know, I never thought that Justin was a perfect saint anyways, and I don't think about celebrities like that. I don't give a shit. You know how many fucking musicians and singers are pieces of shit? I mean, come on. I mean, like, I like Madonna as an artist, but as like a woman, like a person, she's a fucking weird lady. And I would not want to meet her. You should definitely read, if you have not read Britney Spears' book, it is really good. And there is an audio version of it, and she narrates it herself. It's really fucking good. Ah, good old TMZ. We never look at this up because we rarely fucking do celebrity gossip. Let's see. TMZ has obtained the police report tied to Justin Timberlake's arrest. Yes, Justin Timberlake was arrested. Get out of my way. He was driving and drinking. And here's what's weird to me. Why is he driving? If he's on tour, if he's like busy, if he's going on his way to a concert and shit, why is he driving? Where is his driver? Am I just like confused here, or like in these situations do you not like have a driver? Do you not fuck around with your own car?
In footage obtained by CNN, a car that matches the police description of Justin Timberlake's vehicle is seen driving down a street in Sag Harbor, Long Island before the singer was arrested. The gray 2025 BMW in this video does not appear to be swerving or driving erratically. The footage depicts an area near where Timberlake was arrested early on Tuesday, just past 12:30 in the morning.
That's it.
After being held overnight, Timberlake was seen leaving the Sag Harbor police station in the Hamptons in the morning, charged with driving while intoxicated.
Well,
Timberlake was pulled over by police when he rolled through a stop sign and failed to stay in his lane. According to court documents, Timberlake's eyes were bloodshot and glassy, and his breath had a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage.
Bro
An
was
officer
zooted.
said he had slowed speech, was unsteady,
He
and
was
performed poorly on
zooted. Look at
all
him.
standardized field sobriety tests.
Pause. Hello, go back. God, I hate this slow ass piece of shit. His eyes look
All
like
standardized
my eyes
field
looked
sobriety
like
tests.
the last half of
Timberlake
high school.
rejected a breathalyzer 3 times
Actually,
and
the first
told
half,
police,
since I didn't
quote,
finish.
"I had one martini and I followed my friends home." Representatives
One
for
martini.
Timberlake have not responded.
That's what they all say. I've watched like hundreds of DUI investigations. They always say, I just had one drink. And it's like, well, then how is your blood alcohol level like 0.29? Like, how is it like 3 times the limit or some shit like that? At 9:03, TMZ has obtained a police report of Justin Timberlake's arrest, and the cops spell out exactly what they say they saw while Justin was on the road. Per the doc, Sag Harbor police say they first spotted Justin after he blew past the stop sign a little more than half a mile away from the American Hotel, where he left the get. Okay, so what do you mean blew past it? Okay, are we talking about a California stop? I can't believe I've driven in California for a decade, and finally, like, I got pulled over for rolling through a stop once, and I was so mad because it was up a steep hill, and I drive stick, so I did that thing where it's like, I had my clutch, like, pressed in, and then I was, like, stopping, and then, like, I lifted it up quick because, like, I didn't want the car to stop. I hope that makes sense if you drive, like, manual. But, like, I didn't want to have to, like, press too hard on the clutch, right? Hold the clutch down like real hard and the brake. So I wanted to just kind of like roll, like hit down to like first gear and then roll off first gear up the hill further. And the cop stopped me and I'm like, because launching off from stop to like go on a steep hill, going up a steep hill, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's harder to do. You really have to like hit the gas and like hit the clutch differently so you can get your ass up the hill without stalling the car and jumping all over the place. I hope that makes sense. So anyways, I rolled to that stop and I got pulled over and I got a ticket and I was very angry about it. Cops say when they started out following Justin, at which point they claim he failed to stay in a straight line on the road, tailing him for about another half a mile before they finally hit the lights. Justin eventually pulled over at an intersection, which is in a residential area, mind you, and at that point cops say they suspected he was under the influence. It's gonna be May. The signs that cops cite for their determination: bloodshot eye and glassy eyes, strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his breath, unable to divide attention, slowed speech, unsteady of foot. And the cops go to say he performed poorly on all field sobriety tests. God, I wish that they would release a body cam footage of this. God, I would love it. I would love to see him try to complete the field sobriety test. Why don't we have this gift? Who can give this to us? TMZ, or you're not working hard enough, okay? We need body cam footage, okay? We need it. The world needs it. We need it for the evolution of humanity, okay? So the sign that cops cite for their determination... Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. One last thing. Cops claim Justin said, "I had one martini and I followed my friends home." There is no mention of Justin's friends interviewing the police report, but we're told the friends of his attempted to intervene during the stop, asking them to cut him a break. Well, of course. So TMZ has obtained new photos of Justin leaving the police station. We're in on Sag Harbor, and from the looks of it, JT is pretty relaxed considering everything it went to. Well, because he doesn't give a shit. He's rich. I'm sorry, but rich people don't actually get punished. Hello? Whose birthday is it? Oh, Brent. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Brent. It's good to hear. Happy birthday. Cakes in the chat for Brent. Cakes in the chat. I'm like, what's going on? Cake? Birthday? Yeah, rich people like Justin Timberlake don't get actually punished by the police, okay? Let's not kid this here. Because technically, it's like, you know, when you do something illegal, like make a traffic infraction or something, like disobey traffic laws and stuff like that, like depending on what it is, like for the most part, it's just a punishment of paying money, which is devastating for a lot of people, but to rich people, it's not. So it's like, it's not really a crime. It's legal for a price. I was a photographer once for a woman who did like a beauty guru sort of stuff. And one time I met her out on a beach and she parked in a place that she wasn't supposed to. I'm like, "You're going to get a ticket." And she's like, "I don't give a shit. I can just pay it." And she did. She got like a $45 ticket. And she's like, "I don't care." I'm like, that would ruin me for like 2 months. Are you kidding me? Must be nice. Another photo shows JT and his attorney leaving the courthouse. Okay. So other sources say cops performed a field sobriety test and asked Justin to take a breathalyzer test, but he refused. Okay, if you do that, you refuse to take that, I believe you forfeit your license, depending on the state, for an entire year. I'm trying to get to the funny part, because they're not saying it right there. I reported feeling remorseful and shameful, because he said specifically to the cop, like, "Oh, this is gonna ruin the tour." So the cop that was arresting him had no fucking clue who he was. And that was the most funniest fucking thing. It was a young cop, and the cop's like, "I don't know who you are." Because Justin was like, "Hey, this is gonna ruin the tour." And the cop was like, "What tour?" And Justin says, "The world tour." Cop kid has no fucking idea who he is. So here, like, as far as he's concerned, here's some crazy old drunk guy just saying, "I'm late for the world tour." I can't find that. But no, that literally happened. So it's so fucking funny. Like, he's so, like, it's like kids don't know about this shit. They really don't. Like somebody my age, because, like, I'm 36, all right? For us, this is a generation where we know exactly who the fuck Justin Timberlake is. Kids these days don't fucking know. They don't even know. They don't know a lot of the shit we know. I listened to, I think it was Marilyn Manson once was saying something like, most kids these days don't know who he is, and he recognizes that. He knows. He's like, "I am washed up." Like, pfft, who gives a shit? Let's see. Michael Arkinson. Oh, police officer. Michael Arkinson pulled over Justin for allegedly driving through a non-stop sign and failing to stay on the correct side of the road. The complaint stated that it was ascertained that the defendant was operating said vehicle in an intoxicated condition, and that his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. He had slow speech, all that stuff. Justin said he had one martini. Justin says the situation has taken a toll on him, but he's trying to view it in a way that he can reset himself. Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be in recovery anyways? I love how privileged you feel like to just drive drunk. Ew! What the fuck? Pictures of gross feet? God, I hate websites. Justin is old. Let's just say. His attorney says in a statement on Wednesday, I look forward to vigorously defending Mr. Timberlake on these allegations. I will have a lot to say at the appropriate time, but I am currently awaiting a full discovery from District Attorney's Office. Yeah, he's going to get off. It's going to be cool. People get off on drunk driving all the time with certain lawyers. He says, no, I'm not doing a chemical test. Refusal can be introduced at trial as established conscious evidence of guilt. It's true. We'll see, though. He might not be able to drive, like, in that state or something like that. Talking about Britney Spears for a minute. I thought we'd finish off. There's really not much to say, except for rich people are privileged as fuck. And, like, I think it's funny that the cop had no idea who Justin Timberlake was. And Justin's straight up like, oh no, I'm gonna be late for the tour. It's like, what tour? The world tour. It's like, what the fuck are you talking? Who are you old ass fart? So we got tons of memes, because it's gonna be memed. This is gonna ruin the tour. Sure, Grandpa, let's get you to jail. Muffled gurgle. This is gonna ruin the tour. What tour? The Shark, the World Tour. Justin Timberlake's ego crushed by arrest, album flop, trolling fans. I mean, he really isn't relevant anymore. I mean, I gotta say. The album didn't go too well, and I don't see Justin getting a big acting roles right now, said an insider. I just think Justin has a bad reputation in Hollywood as a bit of a jerk and a pain in the ass. I mean, like, honestly, Hollywood is just like, yeah, whatever, get out of here. I don't even think he's worth anything to Hollywood anymore. Yes, Seinfeld. This is gonna ruin the tour. What tour? The World Tour. Oh, it's like several different memes. Go to the tour. What tour? The World Tour. These are funny. I like the punching the wall one here. That's my favorite. Just so typically May. Yes. Me waiting for the Justin Timberlake meme cycle to end. Oh, don't worry about it. What the dino nuggets in my microwave see at 3 a.m. With the glossy eyes. Because he zooted off his ass with his fucking red eyes. It's like, this is what my chicken nuggets see. He can kiss his license. Bye, bye, bye. This is so dumb. These are so dumb. Justin Timberlake, when can I drive again? The judge, it's gonna be May. It's so fucking dumb. How high are you? No, it's hi. How are you? You know, he really does look fucked up. Like, his face, like, he is definitely high. It's like, you know, like the officer walks, like, what seems to be the officer problem? Oh, did I blow that stop sign? Oh, dearie me. The World Tour. I think this is exactly like after he got released. I can't listen to that. But he does look all fucked up. Definitely looks a bit fucked up. Who the fuck is that? Yes. Justin during his DUI. It's gonna be memed. I love that. This is going to ruin the tour. What tour? The World Tour. Justin Timberlake stepping out of the car. God, he looks tiny there, like a tiny little nerdy kid. Jesus. His mugshot everywhere. I mean, he's fucking high as a kite. Jesus Christ. Okay, folks. I think that's a fun note to wrap it on. What are we at? Well, we're about like 2 hours still. That's fine. We'll call it a short night. I think we had some really enriching conversations tonight. I think we had a good time and we left on a funny note. Fuck Justin Timberlake. Who gives a shit about rich and famous people?